Hey everybody, Gary with Basecamp Trading. Let's take a look at a trend reversal breakout we had in crude this afternoon. Crude was just in kind of a real sloppy uptrend, but ultimately making higher highs, higher lows. And then we put in this significant pivot high right here and this significant pivot right here. Now this gets a little tricky how you want to look at this. For me, in order for it to actually be considered a pivot, I need at least 3 or 4 bars on each side, not only 2. And so this little mess right in here, I don't really consider this a pivot. Now, it depends on how you look at it. Some people may consider this a pivot, but a couple bars on each side of the swing bar for me is not enough to actually consider that to be a pivot. I'm considering here to be your previous pivot low. So we had a high, a pivot, not a lower pivot low, because again, I'm considering this to be your previous swing pivot low. Then we put in a lower pivot high, broke out of the channel to the downside, making a lower pivot low, confirming the trend reversal breakout. Now, if you do consider this a pivot, then you had a higher high, and then you had a lower low followed by a lower high, and then a break below that lower low confirming the downtrend. So you look at it either way. But either way, this was definitely a significant pivot low and a significant pivot high. We broke out to the downside. Our target was $40.40. The low was $40.39. Took most of the position off right there at $40.40. So nice push down. The breakout occurred below 40.94, so your entry would have been 40.98 down to 40.40. So potential 58 tick run to the downside, depending on how you traded it, but no reason that you shouldn't have been able to potentially lock in $500 per contract on a trend reversal breakout in crude.